As far as the Ohio assessments, the Ohio graduation test and the Ohio academic achievement test, that we are progressing like we should be, and that our schools are, as far as subgroups, that our gap, that we're trying to narrow the gap between all students and some of the subgroups, that we're doing pretty well in that.
It's saying that we're certainly on the right track, that kids are getting a very good education through Lancaster City Schools. It's a great indicator, and you know, more importantly to us is the improvement that we're making in our test scores. We had 14 out of 26 of our indicators were our highest ever. So that certainly says we're on the right track.
And one thing I gotta say, our value-added scores have been really good. That means that we have gotten a year's worth of growth out of our students. The district as a whole received above average. So we aren't just getting a year's worth of growth, we're getting more than a year's worth of growth out of our students.
The other thing that we're most proud of is that we are the only district in Fairfield County that has had above average value-added scores all 4 years that they've had those scores. So we are definitely doing some very, very good things here in Lancaster City Schools. Our teachers and our building administrators are dedicated to students achieving. And you know, that's the whole drive, is that, you know, a kid goes into Lancaster City Schools and, you know, the teachers are going to give their best effort, and they are constantly working on improving their craft. Our administrators are working hard at putting interventions in place, putting systems in place, grouping kids, doing everything that we can do to ensure that our kids are growing academically.
I think that growth piece means a lot, as much as the achievement, that our students are improving and moving along each year so that they aren't stagnant, so that a fourth grader is performing at a fourth grade level and getting a year's worth of growth from third grade to fourth grade, and then the next year and on and on. So we're real proud of that too, that value-added piece.
Do kids, you know, will kids lag behind? Yeah, we will have some, but you know, we are doing, trying to intervene as quick as we can to get those skills built up so that they are on grade level, or actually progressing beyond grade level, as is evident through our value-added scores.
I think it says a lot about our teachers and how hard they're working and what they're doing in the classroom, and of course the building administrators and how they're working on our goals, our focus goals, how they're working with students day in and day out. We
are able to, I think, you know, greatly impact that socioeconomic barrier that exists, and you know, remember, education is the way out of poverty. It's the great equalizer. You know, education equals money. So, you know, the better we can educate our people, the better chance they've got of having a good life and making a good living.
Well, we sort of get preliminary reports in June, so we can get an idea of where we are. But the reports don't come out until August, usually right before school starts. Of course, this year we got them late. The delay was because of issues with the report card as far as attendance for some school districts.
The state is still investigating a few districts for attendance violations. Primarily Columbus City Schools is what it is the big culprit, I guess, to say.
And Lancaster City Schools was clean. We do scrub our data, but we don't scrub it in the same way they do it. We do not take a student off the rolls until a school or somebody notifies us that they want their records.
We do not have any auditing problems as far as our attendance rating or our test scores.